Hey yo, welcome back to Sistah Punk Studios. I'm Keisha, and like and subscribe if you like my anime reviews, my New York City vlogs, and my music for my punk family. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so help a sister out and share the love. For this video, I'm talking about all the attention Netflix has been pulling, after dishing out some damn impressive anime series. I never thought I'd say this, but some of these Netflix original series are really changing the game behind the paywall, and are breaking international barriers to expose a more diverse audiences to anime, while also giving access to classic anime for old school otakus and giving opportunities to new animators. These artists from iconic studios have been busting their asses to come out with banger after banger. And in my not so humble opinion, Castlevania is the sexiest series on Netflix. Adapting the 1989 gothic horror action-adventure video game series by Konami about vampires and hunters. This has been adapted into an incredible animated series that stands alone as a masterpiece for old-school Castlevania fans and new viewers alike, with fluidly choreographed movements and battle scenes, and vibrant and detailed magical effects, all brilliantly written with diversely designed characters, and witty, charismatic, and sometimes freaking hilarious dialogue, with fantastic pacing that draws from the original storyline while adding a modern development that still greatly respects the original material. And the English voice actors superbly embody the personality for their characters. In its completed entirety, Castlevania has 4 seasons with 32 episodes. This animation was produced by reputable Western animators from Frederator Studios, who worked on shows from my childhood and teen years, like Fairly Odd Parents or Adventure Time, that aired on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. And now the studio is taking on this anime-inspired, mature, and provocative series. Castlevania follows Trevor Belmont from the disowned family of vampire hunters, as well as Sistah Belnades, a masterful magician priestess, and Alucard, the elegant half-blooded son of Dracula himself. The 3 of our characters defend the nation from the lingering minions of Dracula, who are trying to harness his power against humanity, who betrayed the vampire lord when the corrupted priest of the church executed Dracula's wife as a witch, and Dracula unleashes his vengeance on all humans for taking away his only love through the power of his demon army. And I mean, they kinda deserved it. She was a really nice person. And as scary as Dracula is, he's really just a sad old man who's lost on the inside. But I guess world destruction was a little bit overkill. Each season encounters our main characters' battles intersecting and allying with each other, as each party member has their own deep-seated resolve to defeat the ever-enroaching madness of Dracula. But the development does not end there. It continues into the complex politics of the underworld, from vampiric and monstrous leaders, each of whom have their own personal conflicts and compulsions towards survival, even if they are corrupted man-eating demons, or cunning orchestrators of literal genocide. We spend enough time to acknowledge how each character manages their needs beyond instinctual desires, in ways that long to understand the bonds of love and family, and attempts to define true agency and freedom, even if that means denying immortality and welcoming death, or using the power to destroy to instead create a new world. These make even the most ruthless villains in the show seem way too relatable. But the writing is so poetic, the banter is so sharp and engaging, it holds nothing back, without becoming a bore of exposition and smartly building the setting and the cast. This is an adventure, and even our edgy protagonists don't take long brooding. Their solutions, whether it is in romance or in battle, is to keep fighting and to keep moving in the ways that they know how. And that's with awesomely badass battle sequences and explosive fighting combos. But these paths intersect not just to fulfill their journey and to stylishly beat the big bad evil guy, but to understand more about themselves and the world they belong in and what they're really fighting for. Trevor and Sistah continue their journey as fighting adventurers and lovers, with their contrasting personalities and abilities growing and fulfilling each other. Meanwhile, Alucard comes to terms with his origins as a half half-vampire, and finds ways to embrace pleasure and purpose in humanity and solitude, so that he isn't dragged into the same immortal fate of anger and loathing as his father Dracula. Alucard has a chance to step out of his father's shadow and protect his sanity from the agents of chaos surrounding him by surrounding himself with accepting and supportive friends and community. Even if the plot and characters are very adult, they still have their own continued development as they come into a new age and fight for a new beginning in their lives. Castlevania ends on an optimistic note despite the dark nature of this fantasy adventure series. Netflix is somehow doing something right with these new age animes, and these animators need all the support that they can get. Pay them more to open the path for even better projects from more diverse animation studios. Go check out Castlevania now on Netflix. And like and subscribe if you liked my review. Check out my playlist for more anime recommendations, and check out my lifestyle vlogs or say hey on Instagram, TikTok, or Twitter at Sistah Punk. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.